land. Again, it's kind of funny. I think Poland needs a North American colony if it really wants to stand the test of time. Okay, my other troop is coming over. Because, yeah, the AI didn't put any units in England proper, so they're not really going to be able to do anything. Really, at 71%, he's still in sieges down. There we go. Now London has fallen. Okay, here comes the English, ready to just get their ass kicked as soon as they walk into the city. Come on, England. England, come on! I think that means their entire country is now completely undefended. So, our trade ship, congratulations, you are going back to protect trade in Lubeck. Don't let the Danish have full control there. Yeah, now England's dead. Like, England can't stop us. I don't really know what France wants. I guess they want Cascadia. I mean, let me see. Do you have... What's your... You want the southern coast. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to hold on to London, because sometimes the AI gets a bit iffy on war participation if you take more land. But the rest of it, that's fine. You would say yes to this. That's worth 26%. Take over some of these island colonies. You wouldn't say not yes to these. These islands are worth too much, huh? Oh, a nice little African colony as well. But I don't want to take any of, like, your mainland. Like, that's... Doesn't interest me too much. But it's like, now that I'm here, though... Yeah, so you know what? Okay, go back to diplomatic feedback. I also want to take over this part of Newfoundland. And I also want this shitty island, just because it's funny. Okay, again, we're going to transfer this to the French, transfer you to the French, transfer you to the French. Because I don't really want southern England. It doesn't do anything for me. Again, having a North American colony also doesn't do anything for me, but... You know, it's a prestige thing, right? I think they might actually give you a another merchant as well, if I'm not mistaken. There's gotta be... Okay, go to this fort in Wales. Turco-Polish tension. I get a claim. I won't say no to that. You're gonna march up to this fort. Where is this claim? This claim is in Greece. I mean, that's fine. And we do have a cost ability against the Ottomans. Like, after this war against England's done, Ottomans, I'm gonna tell you right away, I'm going to immediately invade everything you own. And it's not gonna be pretty. By the way, do you have any allies? You actually got someone in, like, India, which is a bit strange, but... Georgia, you would actually join up. I would want you in so you can fight these guys in India. Again, conquest is worth... It's actually more, more war score cost than... Or more overextension cost than imperialism. And give all this land to France, because I don't really have any interest in holding it. Can I say, like, our empire's absolutely massive? Wait, do we have enough points? We're 5 years ahead on time and all this, we can actually still afford it? Agitate for liberty, naval maintenance. You know what, might as well. Let's go to 2727. Seems good to me. And you're going to be done in 42, so only a few more years from now. Also, the Scottish are pissed. I don't really know exactly what they've done, but they are not happy campers. You're at 61. Like, I don't know what else you really want from this war, France. I guess maybe you want to push away to 100. And it's not like I wouldn't really blame you. I just heard 62,000 stack of Frenchmen in Egypt. That I don't really understand. Okay, foreign wisdom. I think it's time for us to start pulling troops out of England, because they don't really need to be here at all. Maybe we'll send like 120 stack to the New World if we get territory there. Okay. Get into the ship. You're at 49. I mean, I guess they still own Ireland as well. We got a 50-50. Okay. 50-50 didn't really succeed. But that's fine. Go over to Zeeland. Wait, call for peace. Am I the war leader? No. I can't call for peace because I'm not the war leader. So I'm not too sure really what you're wanting from me. Because there's nothing I can do. And I'll go back to England, pick up another 22 stack. From France, actually, it's mostly our vassals actually doing pretty good work here as well. But honestly, you know what? I think we just declared war on the Mamluks. They have 118,000 men. How? I don't know. So maybe we just want to go to war with the Ottomans then instead. But again, I want to wait till this war is over so our vassals will, 22,000. Who are you? You are Scottish peasants. Just okay, because Scotland has colonies over there. Fair enough. Let's land over in Newfoundland. Because right now, how much war score do we have personally against the English? We're at 45. Okay. 45 against England. I'm assuming everyone's going to be mad at me for leaving, right? It's going to increase trust by 5. But I mean, our trust right now is already... It's at 100. Like, it's already capped. So you might as well just sue for a separate peace. Cascadia, I got no interest in. Are you... Norway is at war with Scotland, because of course they are. I could even take London if I wanted to. Do I want to take London? I don't think so. I don't think London's really in my interest right now. You're occupied by France. Take a handful of colonies. But at the same time, if I own England, it's very funny. How much development's in England? 30? It's only 38 actually in London. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take London. Any other decent trade cities here? You, and you, but you're already owned by the French. And of course, I can't take any land there. But I mean, there's still like 40 points of stuff that I can take. What's that? What's considered other? We can actually take a lot of England if I wanted to. You're a little bit too expensive. Isle of Man. I think this right now sounds good. Also, give me like a bunch of cash as well. You know, I don't need cash. Get cash out of here. Give me war reps you won't give me war reps? Really? 100? Because it demands the war score. I mean, it already kind of does right now. But anything 10 is a little bit too expensive. And give this province to Scotland. No, don't do that. Revoke your cores in Scotland. And you know what? Let's demand that. There we go. So we're having this fleet go to our new colony, which of course is not a Oh, new mercenary company's formed. How do I make you into a puppet? I don't really remember. I think I got a core territory. You know, let's return this. We need to have at least an army in London for sure. Sorry, France. This isn't the way I want it to go, but it's the funniest thing we could have done. So London is now firmly under our occupation. Probably giving us a decent... How much money's here? The $151 in the English Channel. But there's 230 in Lubeck, so... I'll keep things as they are. I wouldn't mind putting a merchant here actually to transfer more trade out of the English Channel into Lubeck as well. Any merchants we have that aren't doing too much? You're already at 90%. We don't need anybody here. What if I take you out? You're at 52, 47. I don't think that does too much. I think we actually want to transfer with you into Lubeck. I don't know if that's actually really doing more for us or not. We can intervene in the war against you, but I see no reason to do that. France will land at 30 stacks, so France, they'll end up winning this war for sure. Let's go back to Copenhagen. And I mean, all this territory over here, we don't actually need the core, because as soon as 5 provinces are made into cores... So we got 1, 2... Wait, what province am I actually coring? I didn't go over extension, right? No, we're at 27. Yeah, we do need more admin points. But as soon as 5 of these provinces are cored, it becomes into a colonial nation. So that's fine by me. Newfoundland separatist. Okay, they're going to fight the Cuban army, but I think Cuba will maybe end up winning. No, they will not. We need to send our units over there, though, because that's the old colonial army of Canada. So let's send you over here. I know they lack cores. That's fine for now. We don't need cores. Probably. By the way, am I over our diplo slots right now? We're at 7 out of 7. We're still at 0% for the revolution, but I think, again, I don't think those events start firing until about 1750 when industrialization starts forming up. Who are you allied with? You're allied with Tunis. That's really about it. I'd rather fight the Ottomans again. Call in Venice, Georgia, and you. Actually, don't even spend my favors. I'm probably gonna give you all land anyways. So why not do this? Keep our trust and our favors up and running for now. And then we'll just go for a nice imperialism. Yeah. 100. I mean, basically, it's almost like a 2-to-1 ratio. So who... I mean, you... Did I not call Georgia in? Yeah, I thought I called you in, but apparently I didn't. Promised land. Join the war. Called arms. Promised lands. And you know what, Venice? We're going to call you in as well. And I'm also going to promise you some land. Congratulations to all of you. Yeah, so we're... No, it's not 2-to-1. It's like, it's 3-to-1 almost? Yeah, it's significantly in our favor. Let me just put it that way. So let's start moving our troops in. Keep you defending this area. 41,000 men march here. You march up to this port. You just march... Okay, you can't march there. You march down south. And, I mean, resistance is still a little bit high in some areas, but it's really not so bad. Brabant. I don't... You know what, Brabant? Sure. We can be friends. And again, we want to core the cheapest provinces. Micmac. I think we're coring 4 right now. We just need 1 more. We got 4.5% attrition. Let's reform the military. Are we really not at the next level here? We're at 80. Oh, we're missing like 0.06% for next level professionalism. On base tax. Hey, you know what? Let's Let's land our troops in Micmac for now. Have them reinforced ever so slightly. 24,000 men here. You're gonna march to this fort. But again, like the war is... I mean, it's already won. Might as well go to Belgrade. I'm not gonna go France into the war while they're at war with the English. I think they're probably more preoccupied with that. I mean, I basically handed them England on a silver platter. So anything... So all of that, you know, they can thank me specifically for it. Okay, that siege is now done. Let's keep on moving. You have a handful. You have like one claim. The one claim is, you know, it's all you need. And you'll be at 100% in a second. Lovely, lovely. Go take over here so we can connect the straits. We want to give... Okay, so what's our goal here? Well, first, Albania should have their cores back, right? That's step one. What do you claim? You're allied to the Mamluks. I promise you land, but you don't really seem like you actually are. You have no claims. What's your You want some of the islands? You know what? I can give you the islands for sure. The islands are not super important to me. We are already coring London, right? The answer is yes. France has taken over all of southern England. England is having a bad day. We might even just annex all of England because it's funny. Not all of it, but, you know, we'll do some more conquest wars there. Because it's funny. Yeah, no, don't auto-hunt rebels anymore. You can deal with that at a later date. And that's a mountain range. Go towards this fort. And we're only at 30. Apparently we've lost some points. Why not have 11% chance to become the papal controller? Go up to Zeta. I mean, anything the Venetians want, or anything the AI wants, will kind of just, like, not give it to me. So it makes knowing what the AI wants a little easy. 4-3 is not bad. Let's go kill this army. And a nice little stack wipe. Where are you marching to? You're actually gonna go fight me. Okay, well, I wouldn't recommend it personally, but you know what? You do you. Okay, I can do something like this. Troops marching in. A decent battle going on over there, but... Ascadian Separatist. Oh, you! Over here, right. No, I do not need to rent an army. I'm going to tell you that right now. I do want to get over here at some point. When will you actually be done coring? 43. Okay, I mean, that's not horrible. Yeah, Albania is taking some more land. And of course, give you all of your cores. Rise and Separatist. Go crush them. How's our money doing, by the way? We're making 264 ducats a month. Love to see it. Our allies starting to move troops in here. And that's where we can maybe even try to think about fighting a war against the Mamluks. But, again, they somehow have 106... I don't know how they have 106,000 men. Like, that to me is, like, insane. Of course, Venice and Gujarat won't join. George would join the war against the Mamluks, but, like, I don't know if it's necessary. To be quite honest. Who else are we at war with? Are we at war with you? Oh, we are. Okay. Vandenberg's gonna war on Rupin. Do not care. I like our position. And I know that's not really, shouldn't be like a huge surprise that our position's pretty good. Okay, so that's going to be all the Balkans under our control. You are deserts. And of course, we'll give all this territory to the knights as well. As long as we give our allies like 1 or 2 provinces, we should be more or less fine. Glorious armies. Yeah, more precision land battles. Why not? Why not actually should, because I should be saving our points to get the next level of military tech, but okay. Ooh, our final government reform. Question of dictatorship. Reinforce Republican values. We can become a monarch. Define guidance. Theocracy. Admin free policies +1. You know what? Let's do less re-election costs. Let's reinforce the Republican values. I still don't think there's any or any risk of revolt right now. So that's nice. Okay, knights, I'm going to tell you to go fight for these 2 provinces. I'm going to give those to you. Yeah, and I don't think the Ottomans really have an army. The 61,000 men. Don't really know where those 61,000 men actually are. What are we at? We're at 40. We're only at 45%, really? How is that possible? I don't know. I feel like it should be a lot higher than that. I mean, you don't... I guess this area up here has not been occupied. So, you know what? Let's send you up. Bring you back down to here. So I don't think there's really any fortifications left in this general area. I mean, I guess all of Iraq is still mostly unoccupied. Because right now you're 56%. And not just for Albania. Are any of these provinces good? We own this area. And we'll give you 1 province. Have you claimed anything? Yes, you have. Like, that's 23. Venice is upset. Because they don't like that province. They don't feel like... I guess they don't feel like it's fair. What are you upset about? You know, we'll worry about that afterwards. They're being too greedy. That's how I interpret this. Okay, and are you almost done coring all this? We have 28 stack. I'm guessing, will you give me military access? You will, thank you. We'll now march our way over to you. Any other cheap provinces? Yes, we can. We're starting to convert all of all the New World. Of course, this is going to bring us into a direct conflict potentially with Spain as well, which seems a little bit strange. Like we haven't really had any issue with the Spanish. Okay, there goes my entire navy. Do not. You stay home during war. Oh, there's a lot of revolutionaries. I mean, it's like I know we want the revolutionaries to kind of win, but at the same time, I don't want them to win this way. You might need to send like an extra army up. Let's send another 40,000 troops. Reform followers have fled. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care too much about that. I think it's time for us to start bringing more men north and bring, you know, kind of like bring them back home. They don't really need to be down here. They actually might kill my army. They actually did almost kill my army. The revolutionaries are... They're a force to be reckoned with, actually. You might need to bring up another 24 stack, actually. At least for right now. So, I mean, what do the revolutionaries actually want? Stability. They want to overthrow the government. These rebels will never negotiate. Parliamentary and Tier 5 government reform. Parliamentary or Tier 5? They want a parliament and not a presidential system. Look. They're actually pretty decent. They're by far the hardest rebels we've actually fought. They're actually gonna kill my other arm. How are you so strong? What the hell? Jeez, okay. You know what? You're a bunch of separatists are easy to kill. Kill them off. Bring units back up towards the north. Put down the slight revolution. Bring you here. Bring you... Oh, we've also got more revolutionaries up towards the north. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so there's a lot of men kind of everywhere. And they're all a little bit upset. In one way or the other. Okay, I'll give this land to Albania. We're right now at 69%. Nice. And the Knights can have a bunch of kind of trash territory over here. The Knights, congratulations to you for all this territory. How are you still only at 70%? I guess your allies. Tunis, do you want to be in this war anymore? You actually do. Okay. Karakonlu. Lesser Union and Peace Deal. Tunis. I guess there's also you, but you also don't want to give up. We're finding you over in Indonesia. I'm going to say that nobody's going to be getting over there anytime soon. I mean, the rebels shouldn't be able to enforce any of their demands. I'd be surprised if they do. Okay, come up to here, reinforce. They might end up actually taking Warsaw. Which, of course, like, wouldn't be great. Did I not take a, Oh, I've unlocked all of them. Okay, lovely. Okay, assign a decent leader. Let's go with our 4-3. Okay, looks like we can put down this revolutionary army. Move you to here, move you to here, bring you down south. Bring you to around this area. Okay, we've got some more cores. And I can now also remove my military access. I don't need it anymore. But you're not a puppet yet. Oh, because you're not done. You'll be done soon. Once that core is done, we should be good. Oyo Separatist. You know, I didn't even think about Oyo, to be honest. Why does Utrecht have a colony in Nigeria? I don't really know. Okay, Tunis? You want to give up, right? Still no, really? You're about to lose your capital. Do you have any good cities? Your capital's pretty decent. Okay. Warsaw has fallen to the revolution. But right now, pull you down south. I mean, I do want to take over this area because it will make our borders look a lot nicer. Okay, yeah, you're now dying. We need to take Warsaw, which again it's fallen to revolution, which is not good. I mean, it's going to take them like a long time. What about you? We're not at peace. Okay, let's go fight these two armies. Go up and around like that. You're all gonna march into here. I'm gonna give you the 4-3. Oh, you've actually moved. You actually walked out of the defensive position, which is A foolish maneuver on your part, I would say. Yeah, because now we'll be on the defense. Lose a 10 prestige. Or the prestige is not as good as it used to be, I will say. But that's fine. And yeah, you're 80%. Tunis still won't say no, huh? It really is going to take them losing their capital.